Oh, good evening to you too. It's so good to see you up and about this evening. How was your day? Was the sun treating you well? Very good. That's very good to hear. How about me and my sleep? Oh, I suppose it was adequate. As good as I can expect, at least. So, tell me, what have you been up to while I've been out cold? Oh. And how is the new game? Actually, better yet, how is that new computer treating you? I know we went out and got it together, in the rare opportunities that winter affords us as the sun goes down so much sooner. Good, I'm glad. Everything to your liking, all the parts working perfectly. No annoying sounds or hitches. How delightful. And you've been raging about this game for so long. I'm curious to know, how is it? Oh, yeah? Oh, well, that sounds good. No, I'm just in the throes of awakening. It's a process. I'm not exactly a morning person. Well, I'm definitely not, but you know what I mean. Exactly. What are you doing on your knees over there, by the way? Odd position to find you as I wake up. Oh dear. You don't know how to get the fireplace started? Did you not have one growing up? Well, that is a horrible shame. Let me show you how to get it to work, okay? Very good. The first thing you need to do here, you see the knob there? Yes. And that's to the gas line. Simply turn it where there's a little bit of resistance. The other way, it won't do anything. Very good. And bring it up to full and then back ever so slightly, just a little bit more. There you have it. Very good. Now, the gas is alight underneath the logs. Now you simply need to give it a spark. On the mantle there should be a lighter, one of those long stem ones. Yes, very good. Take that, bring it to the base of the logs, and let it light. It always makes me jump a little bit. Now, that's a bit too much gas, so we're going to turn it down just a little bit more. We want a nice, warm, welcoming fire and not a blazing inferno. Very good. So, you're cold. I admit I don't keep a good eye on the thermostat. And that's something I leave more in charge to you as I don't really get too cold. But I'm glad it's working now. You feeling better? Good. Very good. If that's the case, why don't you come here and join me on the couch? There you are, sweetie. Hi. I've got a nice little soft throw blanket, too. We can snuggle up around and just enjoy each other's company for this evening. Morning for me, evening for you. There you are, my pretty girl, all nice and close. I don't know how, but I've become quite fond of you in recent memories. And something about you is just painfully infectious. You're right, it is your charm. And after all, you are quite charming. Now lay your head on my lap. I want to pet that hair of yours. It's always so perfect. And something about running my nails through all those fibers, tracing them along to the full length. It's like petting a cat. Simply relaxing for both of us. And someone lit up at that. Maybe something to remember and bring up in a bit. But I had a question for you. No, it's nothing dangerous or important. We're going to keep things relatively light compared to what they've been like lately. What are your goals? And I don't mean like right this minute. I mean for your future. What do you see yourself doing in so many years? What would you like to do? What is your dream? I suppose would be the question to ask. You never got a chance to really pursue them. Why not? Life does have a way of ruining plans more often than not. But I'd say now, you have money, you have opportunity, you have the comfort of a lover beside you. Nocturnal as she may be, I wonder if there's anything more that you want for. A dream career, maybe. Because as nice as it sounds while we're in the throes of a miserable job, being without something to occupy our time with, being without a goal is simply dreadfully dull. I would know. I lived half a century without one. A therapist? No, I'm not laughing. Far from it, actually. I'm impressed, darling. I didn't think it was for you, but the more I think about it, the more I believe you. And the more that I agree, it would be a great, great fit for you. I'm serious. You're a calming presence in my life. In truth, I know you have bad memories about it, but when When you were taken from me, she had mentioned how you were relaxing to be around even while she was teasing you. I'm sorry, I won't bring it up further. But you have that aura around people. At the very least, you have it around my kind. You know, now that I think about it, there was a game that I had seen news about. One of the servers at my restaurants, they had expressed interest in playing a new little thing. I kid you not, a vampire therapist. It's a cute concept. And one that I don't fully disagree with. Being immortal makes you oftentimes stuck in your ways after a few centuries. I know more than a few long-lived individuals that would benefit greatly from seeing a therapist on the regular. If anything, if things work out for you, perhaps I could persuade them to see you in the way that I do. Well, in one of the ways that I do. No offense, but I rather like keeping some parts reserved just for me. I'm glad we agree. If that's the case, then how about tomorrow we start setting up plans to get you pursuing that dream? I'd love to help you out. After all, most of my management system is hands off. It fills me with a great amount of free time. I'd be happy to help you out through college, through study, or whatever other path you take. Well, on that note, there was the matter of you brightening up when I compared you to a kitten. I should have known you'd be into that. It seems like your cup of tea. Come closer. I want to taste your lips. Beautiful and delicious as always. How did I get so lucky with a little girl from the club like you? And now that I think about it, it has been a little bit since I last fed. Up for a bit more experimentation. What did I have in mind? I'm so glad you asked, dear. I am of a mind to feed, but more importantly, to embrace you while I do. In a manner that we have not shared fully yet. What do you say to that? Would you enjoy my company in that manner? Or would you like to keep things clinical as they have been? That's my girl. Then, before we begin, I need a bit of an energy boost, and what better than a small little appetizer? Show me that pretty neck of yours. There it is. I know you can take it, but I'm still going to be gentle for now. The real meal begins later. Now that is a real fucking treat. Take my hand, sweetness. We're going to the bedroom, and I'm going to have so much fun playing with my food. Hi there. Thank you so much for tuning in to a very special episode of Being the Vampire Chef. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to comment down below. I love hearing from every single comment that you guys make, and I do my best to read every single one of them as well as respond. At the same time, if you'd like to see more adult-themed content, including where this episode leads, you can head on over to my Patreon down below in the description as well. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, or afternoon.